Anything you wish.
SpongeBob
SpongeBob SquarePants.
Do we have to do an intro this time?
Stop with the
Please,
tech. This is the intro. Keep going with it.
Uh,
SpongeBob SquarePants. SpongeBob
Why is
SquarePants.
this the intro?
Why is this the intro, man?
Because you were singing it, and
Why-
my intro
I gotta-
last week was horrible. Remember, I did the sex line.
Look, we can
Intro.
just
I
agree
guess- I
that
guess
you're
this is
not
a little better.
allowed.
Oh, we
you're
can
not
do another
allowed
if you
to do
want. I'm
intros.
always
We
good
could
for
do
a round
another
two.
one. Hi, Jimmy.
No.
Cool.
Cringe.
Jimmy's mom. Yeah, see, it's awful. We don't need an intro.
We're not gonna.
Hi, welcome to
introduce ourselves.
D&D, episode 3. Woo!
Hi,
Alright.
hi.
That's all you gotta do.
Hello.
Is it episode 3 or episode 2? I don't know.
Episode-
This is
Episode
for
3,
our 4
technically.
listeners. Thank you very much.
Hey, we got like
mean-
15 listens. Thank you very much. And
Hi,
I can't account for
Oliver.
like half of them.
Yeah.
Love you,
Yeah, so-
babes.
We're pretty much famous.
Oh, wow. Big names, big names.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you know how it goes. D&D.
No, we
I'm the
don't.
dungeon master. I'm Jackson. I wrote a book. Go read it. It's pretty. Oh, my second book came out. It's out now. Go read it. Ha.
Just
Okay.
name
We'll
dropping
do
every
a quick
episode, aren't we?
intro for. Just introduce yourself and characters. Fox, introduce yourself and character, please.
I'm Fox. I play Harry, the 269-year-old dwarf who can see with his eyes, and he's got a luscious beard.
Nice. Cameron.
Hi, I play Pinky. He's a rogue. He's only 20 because he's not old as fuck, and he can also see with his eyes.
That's pretty cool. Declan.
Crazy.
I am playing a tiefling bard. I can walk on my 2 feet, which is pretty crazy.
Oh!
He's always getting fucking frustrated by Lonehunter's inability to self-regulate his impulses.
Oh,
Can Kairon see?
a living organism.
You didn't mention if Kairon can see.
Can you see?
I mean, you can see in the dark. That's pretty
Yeah.
cool, I
Kairon's
guess.
blind.
That's
That's
my
pretty cool.
talent.
So he's
That's
blind.
pretty cool. Lonehunter, Ben.
Hello. My character
Hello.
is a what's it called? A giant barbarian.
No,
Yeah,
you're a
you-
fighter.
Goliath.
I'm a Goliath fighter. Yes. I like killing. And I like fucking. And that's pretty much it.
He's the slowest motherfucker in existence.
I'm not slow.
Like this.
He talks like this, actually. He's actually not a bad.
I mean, as in real life, as in the game, you know?
Oh, I thought we were talking about Ben.
Oh,
Yeah,
weren't we talking about Ben?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we
Oh.
were.
Talking
All
about
right.
his mom.
Oh, he's
Oh,
gone.
where'd he go? That's a
he's
bit
back.
dramatic, Ben.
Alright, where were we?
All right, so I'll just do a quick recap of where we were. So last episode, our party members, we started with you all had a terrible nightmare, and each one was kind of the different traumas and turmoil that your characters are experiencing. Our party engaged with a group of bandits in Devil's Creek who had killed and crucified a dwarf in the street. The fight
Hell
was a bloody one, and some of our party members were injured. One bandit got away though, and as you remember, his jaw was like hanging off his face.
They ain't talking. Game.
The guards overheard the commotion and came to investigate. And Randall, who's the captain of the town guards, was frustrated with the violence and thought it best that the party leaves town as soon as possible. Before you guys left, you went to the guild hall to investigate, or you took it to find a job, and you took the job investigating the disappearance of the royal caravan, which had traveled through Devil's Creek some days ago. Few people knew of its route, and the caravan was heavily guarded. You went to talk to Balavan, who's the priest at the Church of Tempest. Balavan suspected that a monster was the cause of the attack because no man would be foolish enough to try and steal the king's jewels being transported with the caravan. And basically all clues have led you guys down the path of the Crooked Ancient, which is an old tree outside of town where the caravan was last spotted. So that's where you guys are heading now. We took a short rest at the end of the episode because you guys were still a bit injured, and also because you need to level up, which we've done off recording. We'll just quickly run through. I'll do an introduction first, and then we'll discuss kind of the new skills that you all know, so that everyone knows. So this time of the day, it's around midday. Our party's taken a short rest just outside of Devil's Creek along the road leading to the Crooked Ancient, which is your next destination. You needed a break after fighting the ruthless bandits in town and sustaining some injuries, and it's here that our party levels up to level 2. So you've all now got 2 hit die, and you've all gained access to new skills and abilities. As you sit on the patch of soft grass by the road, Kairon pulls out his lute from his pack and starts playing a tune that he created on the spot. The sound is harmonious like the running water in a babbling creek. Kairon plucks the strings decisively, yet with an elegant grace. You all feel a little more refreshed upon hearing it. And so Kairon has learned the Song of Rest, which means that when he plays this song, while a friend is regaining hit points, you gain an extra 1d6 hit points. So he's basically got like a
Oh.
healing song.
I wanted to sing for this one.
Oh, you can sing. Go for it.
All right.
I'll give you extra experience points.
Oh no.
God.
Oh boy.
Berries and cream, berries and
No!
Oh no,
God,
God,
fucking
Jesus, no! How is that restful?
It's canon.
It's canon now. So Kieran's
damn it.
Kieran's also feeling a bit sure of himself. Like he can face anything coming at him, given what they've already survived.
Do I?
Well, you've learned Jack of all trades now, so you feel a little
okay,
more sure of
cool.
yourself. Yeah, which means that you can add your proficiency bonus to basically any ability checks that don't include your proficiency bonus.
Oh nice.
So,
That's broken.
it's not too broken. It's not that
I
much.
know, I'm not. I don't
I get a
mean it's
+1
actually
to
broken.
everything.
It's just a plus
so-
1. Yeah.
Yeah,
You want to fight me, Fox? I'll kill Harry right now.
don't do it.
You can have a brain aneurysm and just drop dead.
Well, that's
What are you gonna do
unfair.
about it? Huh?
You don't
And
know.
then-
You
and-
don't
and
know
then-
his medical history.
And then Lonehunter can slap his dick in his face.
All right, so Kieran, how are you feeling about everyone and everything at the moment?
The general vibe is good.
Yeah.
Pinky's starting to look really good about now. Might have to use him as like a little body pillow.
The fuck.
Any thoughts on your current adventure or like your party members?
Yeah, everybody's a little bit of a mess, so it's a little.
Hey, I was fine. I didn't get hurt.
It's a little annoying not getting into a fight because we can always solve our issues with words, because that's what they're there
See?
for. But sometimes
That's
I
what
get
happens when you have.
For me.
Except Lonehunter and Pinky just get into the shit.
Yeah, we're not fucking bitches, bro.
Which clearly
Yeah,
means we have one of the adults taking care of one of the toddlers at all times.
Bitch, I'm 20. I'm old. I'm grown.
I am. How old am
Proof's
I?
in the pudding,
Actually?
honey.
I don't know if
I
you ever
am-
worked out your age. Did you
I'm
work it out?
26. Yeah,
You're
I'm
26,
26.
there you go.
Yeah.
How old
we're
I
like,
am.
we're
You
like
guys
a
are all
couple of
fucking
frat dudes.
children. You guys are childs.
So
Quiet, dwarf.
So Harry, you're sitting against the fallen log, rubbing your muscles after straining them during the fight that you guys had in Devil's Creek. It's been a while since you've had to fight so savagely. Yet Chiron's
baby
gentle
oil.
music, with Chiron's gentle with Chiron's gentle music, you also feel a little stronger inside, as if a newfound energy courses through your blood. So Harry now has access to 2 key points, and for people who don't know, Ki is a mystic energy that can be accessed by monks, and it basically just grants him like extra powerful abilities.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Harry's got access to Flurry of Blows, Patient Defense, and Step of the Wind, which are all abilities he can use in combat. And you've also got, what was it called, the unarmored thing?
I've got unarmored movement as well.
Nice.
Which just lets me move at up to 10 feet extra whenever we're in combat, so I can leap from one side of the combat to the other, basically.
Nice. You're a speedy boy.
Yeah, I've got Step of the Wind and Patient Defense as well, which is basically lets
Yeah.
me dodge and gives enemies disadvantage if I wanted to.
Nice.
Um,
So, how's Harry feeling about everyone and everything at the moment?
yeah, he's all right. He did a bit of meditation while he was resting, because that's kind of what he does. He doesn't sleep much nowadays. Too many nightmares. But he's doing all right. He's thoroughly entertained by Lonehunter's thirst for blood, and constantly gets reminded how young his party members are. Being 269 years old, he's probably banged their grandparents at some point.
Yeah,
so
they're all babies.
they're all babies, really. So yeah, he's just patiently trotting along.
Does Harry feel any sort of responsibility because of that age difference?
Not exactly.
No.
Not really. He if he was like in his hundreds, if he was like 150, he probably would have. But now he's about 269. He's in his mid to older age. He doesn't really care
Mm.
too much. He's lived a long life. He's seen a lot. So
Yeah,
know.
fair enough. All right, Pinky. So your wits and instincts seem to have improved after that fight with the bandits. You now have access to cunning action, which means that you can take a bonus action on each of your turns in combat to make a dash, disengage, or hide. So it just
Yeah.
makes you extra sneaky. You're a
That
sneaky boy now.
motherfucker's gonna hide in a bush.
Hell yeah, I'm gonna hide in a fucking bush. What are you gonna do about it?
With your afro sticking out the top again.
He's gonna be the bush.
Yeah.
So, Pinky, how are you feeling about everyone and everything at the moment?
Well, I'm feeling pretty good. Pinky was kind of annoyed that like Harry kept on fucking up in that previous fight,
Oh
but
fucking damn it!
if anything, we got through it because of my finesse and stamina, so which is great.
Is
you're
this
welcome,
when
bro.
you like before or after you stabbed yourself in the foot?
This is after it was a
Right.
tactical stab.
Right.
But no, I'm keen to figure out where this carriage is so I can go back to look at that church that old guy built, but
Yeah.
not by himself.
I can imagine just like Pinky's just sitting by the fire, just like kind of rubbing his foot. There's still kind of a hole in his foot.
Mhm.
All right,
Very good
Lonehunter.
stuff.
So, you cannot deny that the last attack left you a bit shaken. You come to realize that you aren't as indestructible as you once believed you were to be. You now have access to Action Surge, which lets you push yourself beyond your normal limits for a moment. So on your turn, you can take an additional action during combat. So that's pretty powerful. That means you're going to be you got some extra advantage in fighting.
Oh.
How's Lonehunter feeling about everyone and everything?
Oh yeah, other guys are pretty good.
Yeah.
Just need to take a fat shit again after breakfast. And like all
Yeah.
that moving around, it's just like the
Gorgeous.
bowels
You
aren't
really
filling.
are playing yourself in real life, aren't you, Ben?
Really? Jesus.
God.
That's a bit rude.
All right.
But yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah.
Fair enough. All right. So, are you guys happy to leave your short rest there, and we'll start heading?
Yeah, let's get on.
Why
Let's
the
get on
fuck
with
not? Yeah.
Cool. All right, so the party's heading west from Devil's Creek towards the last known location of the royal caravan, which was the Crooked Ancient Tree. As you head further away from town, the roads become more desolate. The woods have reclaimed the land where buildings once stood minutes earlier. Your shoes fill with water and mud as you trudge through the slop beneath your feet. A light drizzle of rain continues sporadically as you walk. From down the road, you see a strange old woman in a purple woolen coat, the hood tucked up over her hunched head. She stares at her feet as she shuffles forward towards you through the mud. What do you do?
I wanna roll a perception check.
Okay.
On her. Yeah. That's what I'm feeling. Is everyone alright if I do that?
I think that's
Better
probably
than-
wise.
Better than throwing my axe at her head.
Yes, definite. Yeah. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna roll a perception check. For a 19.
Nice. She doesn't seem to be dangerous at all. She just seems like an old woman.
All right, let's send Karen
But-
off to talk.
But you do notice that you can't see her face, like she's looking down at her feet with her hood over her head. That's a
Ooh,
bit sus.
That's a little bit sus.
I
Karen, you
able-
want to take point on this one?
I can take points.
Well, I mean, do we have to talk to her?
No, you can do whatever you want.
No.
Really?
Just, like trip
Um,
her up and push her into a ditch.
Is she carrying like a basket of flowers we can just steal?
As we walk past Pinky just kind of lies down on the ground and she trips over
Oh
his
my
tiny little body.
Put down the barrel. Put her in the barrel.
Where you going, lady?
Oh,
Put her in the barrel.
No, no, okay. I'll ask her for directions, I reckon.
Okay.
Hi, good woman. Have you Could you point us towards the crooked ancient? We've been looking for it.
The old woman looks up, revealing 2 empty cavities where her eyes should be.
Oh, God damn
There
it.
it is.
She,
Fucking Coraline this
Crooked
shit.
ancient.
she kind of
Yo, what the fuck?
she smiles, revealing crooked, rotted teeth, and she peers down towards Pinky, like as if she's able to see him despite her missing eyes. She says, "Do you believe in destiny, little one?"
I'm nervous.
Sorry, you cut out a bit, Cameron. What'd you say?
Pinky's nervous.
Pinky's nervous.
He doesn't respond. He just kind of
Okay.
looks at her.
She kind of smiles again. She says, "You have the spell of fate written all over you, so strong that I don't even need eyes to see it. For 1 gold piece, I can tell you your destiny, little one."
Oh, motherfucker.
Roll
This
for
fucking-
exposition check, I guess.
None
Gold
of us
piece
have
on
any.
me?
I don't have a gold piece. I spent some of my. The only one of us who
We
still has a
literally
gold
have. We
piece
only have
is
10
Lonehunter.
silvers.
Lonehunter is the only one who still has a gold piece.
Pinky is sorry, but Pinky doesn't have any gold pieces on him right now.
The old woman kind of nods and says, "In that case, I shall tell it to you for free."
Oh,
Oh, fuck.
What a bargain!
But beware, not everyone is ready to hear their destiny.
Yeah, don't
is
wanna hear
the old
this.
woman gonna tell us or what?
Well, maybe I don't want to hear it.
Has she just had a stroke mid conversation?
I was
She's
no,
just
I was
now
waiting.
dead.
I was waiting for Pinky to respond.
After she says,
Sorry, we were waiting with bated breath.
after she says, some people don't want to hear it. I'll just say, okay, and then I just kind of walk past her and keep
Okay.
going.
Are you guys gonna follow
Yeah.
Pinky?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm just gonna follow Pinky.
All right.
Harry, as Harry walks past the old lady, he kind of pats her. He reaches up on his tippy toes and pats her on the shoulder, and then continues waddling past.
It's gonna come back to bite us.
As you guys like start walking and you turn around to just check on what she's doing, you notice like she's still facing the way that she was walking, but she's like turned her head, still kind of staring off at you, despite having no eyes in her empty cavities of her eye sockets.
That,
Aye, Pinky, I'm very proud of you.
Oh,
Every
really?
gnome makes its own
Bitch.
fate.
well, that was terrifying.
Exactly.
Where the fuck were those woman's eyes?
Lonehunter, I do
Jesus.
believe she didn't have any feckin' eyes.
Good point.
So,
Pinky doesn't want to be caged by destiny. Pinky makes own destiny.
That's
Also,
beautiful.
Pinky was nervous. She was scary.
she was.
Aye,
she
the
was
only cage we have is
terrifying.
our fucking trauma.
All right, so as you guys are walking, the rain's kind of stopped and the temperature started to rise, so it's quite like steamy and humid now. It's getting a bit warm actually.
Uh,
But you guys can't help but start to smell like a particularly foul odor emanating from Harry's barrel.
oh no!
Oh god. Oh,
Hey,
no.
Shit.
what are you guys looking at? What's all the judgy stares for?
What is with
What's in
the
your barrel?
odd odors?
What do you mean? What's with my barrel? It's my barrel.
What's in your barrel?
Or mosaic tile. I got a severed thumb and I got a dead dog.
Kairon, get rid of that fucking dog.
Anyone else wanna take it? Anyone feeling peckish? I don't want to waste
I
it.
can carry it on my shoulder.
Why would
Yeah.
you? You know what? Fuck it. Fine. Harry takes the dead dog out of his fucking barrel and gives it to Lonehunter for some reason.
All right, now throw
As
it.
you start to pull it out, you realize like it's become like really squishy and like there's a bunch of liquids like starting to pour out of its orifices and
Ew.
it's- stinks and like there's flies buzzing around and
The
everything.
dog came.
Lonehunter would like to yeet that out of existence.
All right, throw a strength check to yeet.
Check to yeet.
Is
No,
that like a
that's what some
D20?
might say
Oh,
is called
is that a
dead
D20?
weight.
Yeah, d20 plus your strength modifier. Nice. Lone Hunter yeets the dead dog out of existence, like out into the
Nice.
woods.
Nice.
This
Fantastic.
bitch empty
Yeet.
of life.
Right, we done here? We done? Can we stop judging me for my
All right, Kairon, if you
fascination
pick
with
up another
missing?
fucking
Continue,
dead
but
thing, you
judgment
don't
will
carry
still happen.
At least,
One at a
Pinky
time,
is
guys.
confused. Pinky
least-
wonders why you have another thumb in your bag.
look, it's a souvenir. It's a souvenir, mate. Look, they crucified Jesus, my neighbor. So, I stole his thumb.
Jesus, rest in peace. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Jesus.
All right. So as you guys are walking, a waist-high stone wall runs adjacent to the muddied road, with vibrant moss and green vines growing across its surface. Decades worth of wheel tracks from carts, wheelhouses, and caravans slice through the muddied ground beneath your feet. You think you're on the right track, like it's definitely a well-used road. From out of the mist, like the steamy, humid mist in front of you, a strange yet stunning sight appears. An enormous bone-white structure stands tall by the roadside and hangs across the road. You realize as you get closer that it's a giant willow tree, an enormous willow tree. One of the largest trees you've ever seen, in fact. The trunk is withered and dry, climbing dozens of meters up into the sky from the mulchy soil, where the decaying leafless branches reach out like ghostly fingers up and over your heads. The tree groans as it stands firm against each gust of wind, moaning as if it were pained.
Seen bigger.
You seen bigger?
Yeah.
Harry just kind of gazes up and strokes his beard, deep in thought. He's reminiscing on the ancient trees that the monks had in their monasteries.
It is very beautiful. You do not see
I
this in the
feel
Icefall
like-
Mountains.
I feel like we should
bigger
roll
in
a...
leafy forests. And
Harry,
you know what? And you don't need to listen to what they say, because size really does matter.
You're right.
Pinky, you reckon at some point you could take us to see these leafy wood forests? Sounds
Yeah. No.
You're such an asshole.
Moving on.
So I guess we wander closer towards the well, hold up. There's tracks on the ground. Does anyone wanna? I'll roll a perception check to have a look at the tracks. See if we
No,
can...
I'll investigate it.
All right, you
I was gonna
investigate.
say, yeah, it's more investigation.
I
investigation, yeah.
will go with Pinky to help him investigate.
Oh,
Pinky just
Man,
basically Scooby-Doo.
You know,
Fine.
Pinky, you've really picked up a follower in Lonehunter. He likes to follow you everywhere, doesn't he?
he likes strong gnomes.
Strong
They're
leadership.
models. Oh, motherfucker!
That's a critical failure. That's a 1.
Jesus. What were
you
you
can't
trying
make out
to?
if it's footstep or not.
You were trying to
Investigate
investigate the
tracks.
tracks, were you?
He's
Sorry, I'm just trying to
investigating the tracks.
trying
Yeah,
to upload a file.
he was investigating the tracks.
Pinky, like
my rolls, man.
Pinky kind of like has his head down, looking at the mud and the tracks, and trips over a stone and face plants into the mud.
Yeah, I would like to roll an
Brilliant.
investigation.
Sure.
I'm smelling the tracks.
Harry sees Pinky faceplant into the mud, and he kind of just sighs to himself, and he wanders over, and he bends down to have a look at the tracks as well. So it's fuck, it's a 7. It's a 7.
Let me just check this. Yeah, you don't really see anything. Like there's nothing that you can discern. They're just kind of tracks, just going up and down the road and stuff.
Hey, Pinky, what are you doing in the mud down there?
I'm just trying to smell it. I'm trying to get sense of direction.
Is Lone Hunter able to do an investigation?
Sure.
Alright. That is better.
That's better. Okay.
5. What the fuck, man?
What are you investigating exactly? Just the tracks?
The
Just the tracks. Yeah,
Alright.
see if there are any footprints of previous people.
So you find that some of the wheel tracks in the mud lead off into a grassy clearing to the south on the opposite side of the Crooked Ancient.
Ah.
So I've
Ooh.
got this map here. So like imagine that the Crooked Ancient's like here, it's a big tree, very big tree. And then you see some tracks that are going like down the road and then they kind of veer off that way.
We shall follow the tracks and see where they lead.
Well, hold on. Can I do another investigate to see if there's any signs of like a struggle?
Sure.
Okay, please God. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Look, I'll say this: you see some weird stains on the stone wall running adjacent to the road, but it could be anything.
Hmm. Okay.
What would the team like to do?
Hold up, let me just. What Okay, no.
I feel like this tree is suspicious.
Yeah.
That's suspicious.
Yeah, that's suspicious. That's weird.
Well,
Uh,
I feel like I shouldn't be able to
Declan-
investigate
Declan-
again.
Declan,
'cause
you're
of you
muted.
being-
Declan, do you want to do anything?
He's muted by accident. He needs to unmute. There you go.
There we go. What I want to know is how thick was the tree cover? Like,
How thick was the what?
how thick is like the trees? Like how many?
Are
How
we
thick is
able
the
to
woods?
see? Yeah.
It's
Are
the
we,
clearing, isn't
You
it?
can
Mm.
see.
Oh,
Okay.
as in like
I'm a
where the
little
tracks
I'm a
go
little
off.
sus, so I'd like to climb up into the trees to progress from tree to tree, so I have a bit of advantage.
Okay.
Just in case
So-
a trap lies ahead. Roll an acro check, I guess.
Yep.
1d20 plus 5.
Oh,
Nice.
There we go.
So you scale that tree pretty well.
Nice.
And what do you want to do from there? You want to like scout the area?
I kind of want to like progress from tree to tree as we go,
Okay. Well, you're gonna have
just in
to.
case.
Oh, I'll get you to roll another check soonish. For
Alright.
that.
Alright, so I guess we're all slowly moving along the tracks then. I would say we move slowly, and take
I shall
our
have
time
my weapons ready.
Okay.
as we follow the
Lonehunter's a
track.
little hard to hide.
Yeah.
A thing I've forgotten to look at is passive perception. How you do
Passive
that roll? Do you
perception
remember how to do that?
is 13. My passive perception is just a standard 13.
It's a
so-
standard number, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah. So, if there's anything lying in wait, that
Yeah,
require-
you can determine what passive perception people need in order to see like an encounter or
Okay.
something.
Yeah.
Like just without them having to roll for it.
Right. Okay. Well, in that case, you guys notice the smell. Like there's a smell of death in the air.
Mm.
The
Fantastic. My
question
favorite
is,
thing in the
is
world.
that smell coming from Harry or is it?
No, this is a bit more distinct.
Okay, all right, cool.
This does not smell like your dead dog.
Yeah, this is a bit sketch, guys. I think we should get ready to be ambushed.
I would be
I'm not
ready.
sure.
I have my axes ready.
Yeah,
Alright.
you can draw your weapons. Yeah, if you want. It's up to you.
Yeah. I'll draw my weapon.
Cool.
As we walk closer towards the.
So
where
you're gonna
tracks
follow the
is.
tracks into
Yeah,
the
we're
woods.
following the
Yep.
follow the
And
tracks into the woods.
Kairon's gonna be in the trees.
Yeah, he's in
Alright.
the trees.
So you follow the tracks off the roadside into a grassy area by the woods.
I'm gonna
Um,
roll for
yeah.
sneaking if that's okay.
Yeah, sure, go for it.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Jesus Christ.
You are hands down the worst fucking rogue in
What
existence.
the fuck? How do I only
Yeah.
roll critical fails? That's so frustrating.
So Pinky, you try and like do like a really overtly stealthy walk like you got your knees really high as you're walking through the bushes, but like each step you make, you're just stepping on progressively louder like leaves and sticks and twigs, and it's just making so much more noise than you could. than
Can
you
I
need
also
to.
roll for stealth?
Yeah, I'm gonna roll for stealth as
Sure,
well.
go for it. Nice, 20 and 21. So
What the fuck, man?
the rogue fails, but the Goliath gets it. So you guys are able to kind of like duck from tree to tree pretty successfully, and you're stealthing a lot better than Pinky.
Am I able just to carry Pinky?
Yeah, you can if you want. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we know what happened last time. You fucking
Yeah,
tripped.
I feel like you
Well,
should.
apparently, I'm making so much fucking noise anyway. It would be better.
Apparently, Pinky just weighs a metric ton.
Oh my god.
He weighs fuck all.
Alright,
Yeah.
well,
So you follow the lines in the mud and the ground, and they continue on before they abruptly end. In amongst the forest up ahead, you see what looks like a stack of wood. What do you want to do?
I'd like to roll
Um,
How did the
a.
tracks end?
Yeah, how do they end? Cameron, do you want to roll an investigation check?
Yeah, because we know it so well last time. Hold on.
Hey, you can't like. It's statistically not possible
Yeah.
for you to get bad rolls every time. I mean,
Yeah.
it's improbable.
Oh,
There you go.
critical 20.
Nice.
Yeah.
Finally.
All right, you see through space and time.
I gaze
Alright.
into the depth of hell.
Pinky, you can't help but identify the stack of wood as being an upturned carriage
Oh.
in front of you. Like it's still several meters in front of you, so it's hard to tell because it's kind of in the bushes and stuff. But you're able to like kind of immediately identify it.
Pinky sees the carrot.
Are we going there?
Oh, but I'm not really sneaking, so I guess I just say, Pinky sees the carriage!
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think we can Kieran see anything from his vantage point up top? Like, are there any
Shall I-
enemies around? Do a
Do a
Can I roll
perception
like
check.
a perception
Yeah,
check
are
with an
there any-
advantage being in the trees?
Yes.
yeah, I guess-
Definitely with an
yes.
advantage. Yeah.
Okay, so 12.
All right. So Kieran is pretty certain that like there's no danger nearby.
Cool. Okay. All right. So I guess we move up to the carriage.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Suppose we
yeah.
do.
Let's move up to the carriage then,
Yep.
boys.
Do be wary. The smell is quite strong.
Smell is quite pungent, I expect.
So yeah, as you get closer, you clearly see that it's like an upturned horse-drawn carriage, like it's fully on its side. The wheels have been broken off. Some of them have just come off. And the door to the carriage looks like it's been ripped open.
Uh-huh.
What do you want to do?
I will look inside.
You want to look inside?
Mhm.
Okay.
If it was ripped
Um,
open, it must have been like a big thing.
Not like ripped off its hinges. Sorry, it's been
Oh,
like
I was
forced
like, yeah,
open.
bruh.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay.
So I was just trying to be descriptive. I won't get you to roll. So as Lonehunter looks inside, you find nothing but empty chests and smashed debris. But there's no sign of loot anywhere. From the look of the expensive wood and intricate carvings like all around the carriage, you can't help but realize that it's probably came from the royal caravan. Like it's pretty obvious. That's why I won't get you to roll for it.
Can I roll an investigation to see if there are any like tracks or anything like that?
Sure.
If we went anywhere?
Yeah. Nice.
15.
Pinky's able to find some footprints in the mud leading back the way you came, like back towards the Crooked Ancient.
No.
Now I kind of want to invest the Crooked Ancient. Is it like a
Did we not investigate the Crooked Ancient?
no?
No.
We investigated the
No.
tracks.
Investigate the
Alright.
tracks, yeah.
Suppose
Can I go back
maybe we
to
need to double back
the?
and investigate. the
Let's
Crooked
go
Ancient.
back to the Crooked Ancient.
Did we investigate the carriage? But there's nothing there of note.
Yeah.
Nah, yeah, I won't get you to roll, like it's pretty obvious, like it's just all empty except for like some chests and
This bitch is empty.
boxes and stuff that are all empty and smashed and
Cool.
all that. Yeah,
Alrighty, I'll
but you
go
can
back
you
to
can
the-
search if you like. You can do a perception check if you want to have a quick look or something. Up to you. You can do whatever you want.
No, I'm just gonna go
No?
back to the Crooked Ancient, investigate the
Yeah.
tree itself.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'll follow.
All right. Kieran, are you staying in the trees?
Yes.
All right. I'll get you to roll another acrobatics just because you're jumping from tree to tree.
Rightio.
Nice.
Before.
You're like fucking Spiderman up there, my guy. You just
I'm fucking
you just
good
jumping from tree
today.
to
I
tree.
didn't. I can't climb a fucking building face, but I can
Yeah.
climb a goddamn tree.
All right. So you guys head back to the Crooked Ancient.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Should I
Yay.
roll for investigate?
I love how.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Critical
Oh
fail.
my god! A 1 again.
Pinky's sure that he hears like a crow screaming up to like out to the west and thinks that it's an enemy and gets really scared.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna.
I
I'm gonna
hide
roll.
behind Lonehunter.
Yeah. I'm gonna roll an investigation check
Okay.
as well. A 21.
Nice.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
yeah.
better.
21. All right. So at the base of the Crooked Ancient, in amongst piles of soaking leaves and like layers of mud and everything, you find a sword with the blade snapped in two. You also see some footprints in the mud leading north into the woods. So north is going to be like this way.
We
on the
walked the
map.
opposite direction.
No, you followed some tracks. Like you're not doing the
Yeah.
wrong thing necessarily.
Yeah. Right. Okay, guys. I see tracks heading into the north. Pinky, stop cowering behind Lonehunter. It was a crow, not an enemy. For God's sake.
Pinky's like absolutely sure that it was an enemy. Like because he
It's
botched it. He's pulled out his sword and his dagger and yeah, he's
It's
sure.
fine, little one. Everything will be
Having a
fine.
psychotic
I think
break.
you're a fucking dumbass. That was a dude for sure.
It was not a dude. No one else heard that. It was a
Oh my
bird.
You're all
Fuck's sake.
gonna get fucking ambushed. I'm ready.
I say we follow the tracks north. Now that we know that footprints went this way, there's clearly a battle from this broken sword. So I say follow the tracks. Be ready though. I reckon we're headed towards something or someone.
Can we roll an investigation check on the sword or something to see if it's like it
That-
belongs to like a particular kingdom or
Sure.
Yeah. Who wants to do that?
wants to roll the investigation check?
I'll do it.
Oh,
A
Fuck an
14.
investigation.
So it's like it looks like a typical kind of Revendian short sword, like nothing too special of it that you can
Cool.
notice.
Okay. Sure.
Right.
We venture
Cool.
into the forest.
We
Okay.
venture into the forest to the north.
To the north. All right.
Into
So
the
the
wood.
footprints lead deeper into the forest to the north. You guys traverse over fallen logs, through bushes, and around other obstacles before finally you end up at a cliff face. So it's like imagine just like a rocky cliff face, like meters and meters
Mhm.
high. But before you and where the tracks end lies an open mouth to a cave, like leading into the cliffs.
Ooh.
You can't see more than a few meters deep into the cave, given how dark it is.
Well, I've got dark vision.
True.
Yeah,
So-
so do I.
Yeah. Nice.
I do not.
All right, well, the other two
well-
can't see you.
Shall I can cast the dancing lights cantrip and
Oh,
have
yeah.
it follow us.
Nice. But before you
So-
do that,
Oh.
before you can even consider what to do next, a figure appears from the forest and approaches you.
Oh.
It's a man in his 40s at least, with a huge, scruffy, bright red beard, and he carries a hunter's pack and a bow on his back.
Ooh.
He's wearing,
Yes.
yeah,
Can he
he's
see
like
us?
walking. He's walking towards you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'd like to,
I ready
like-
my axes.
I'd like to roll an insight check on him to see if I can read what his motives are.
Sure.
11.
Nothing suspicious.
Nothing suspicious.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's not aggressive in any way.
Okay.
So he walks up to you guys. He's wearing like bunch of leathers and like a bearskin jacket and stuff. And he says, "Greetings," with a nod.
Hello.
Pretty
How are you?
careful.
Hello.
Pretty be careful. That's gonna be his
Right,
voice now.
um,
That's gonna be his voice.
Oh no. the blacksmith from Dark Souls. Um,
Hello
I guess I
there.
come down from the trees because I'm not really too
Yeah.
concerned anymore.
Sure. I won't get you to roll. You've been rolling well for
Yeah,
acrobatics. That's fine.
Harry's gonna. I guess. Hello, my good sir. What are you doing out this far out in the woods?
He kind of looks at all of you a bit suspiciously, like one at a time. He says, I could ask you the same thing. These woods aren't a safe place for travelers to be wandering off into.
Luckily, we are not travelers.
Assume that
Yeah.
this guy's a bounty hunter also looking for the thing.
Yeah, I feel. What
He's a
Lone
man.
Hunter? What did you just tell him that we're not travelers?
Why would you fucking
Why
say
would
that?
you fucking say that, man?
We're
The,
not. What he means to say is, we're not travelers. We are foragers, foraging things,
Or,
and such, and, mushrooms. Mushrooms.
Roll a deception check.
What is the description?
I feel like I should have started talking, shouldn't I?
You should have. You should have said something before Lone Hunter told him that we weren't travelers.
It's
Well,
fine. It adds
unfortunately,
spice to
his
the
mouth
mix.
acts
16.
before his. Right, there you go.
17. Sorry.
The man kind of scratches his beard and just nods. He says, all right. And he looks over to the open mouth of the cave with kind of like an expression of concern.
Oh, so I think he. Well, since we're just foragers, and I know of a particular mushroom that only grows in a particularly dark, cavey like climates. So we thought we might have a little look into this cave and see if we can find some of these mushrooms, and maybe we can make some awesome stew at the inn in town. Hmm?
You don't want to be going into that cave.
What's wrong with that cave? It looks perfect. Lots of mushrooms, right?
The man kind of extends his hand out and he says, my name's Roland. I'm a beast hunter. And I can tell you right now, you don't want to go into that cave looking for mushrooms.
There's some sort of beastly mushroom in that cave.
Roland kind of nods and smiles a little bit. He says, trust me, I collect the heads of monsters all across the kingdoms and sell them to all sorts of folk. You don't want to be going in there. Definitely not alone anyway.
Oh, monster. Or like an actual monster. What monster?
Monster.
A monster. Yeah, I know what. Well, what sort of monster? Do you know what monster it is?
He says, I've been hired by the good people of Siren's Wharf to track a beast for them who made off with a local child in its jaws. I've tracked it all the way north, all the way to this here cave. And he points at the cave.
Oh,
Oh my god, can we kill it?
Would you? Yeah.
I
would
don't
you,
suppose you'd like our help hunting this beast.
And he kind of laughs and he says, oh no, I don't need no mushroom collector help.
God damn it!
Okay, so listen here.
you'll
I'm
be
gonna
more-
level with you.
You'll be
I'm
more
gonna
of
level
a...
with you, Roland.
Oh?
I'm gonna level with you, Roland. I'm a liar. I lie because I think it's fun. We we are bounty hunters on a different sort of quest, but we are capable of assisting you because you seem like a nice guy. But I wasn't lying about liking mushrooms. I love mushrooms.
So are we able to have mushroom soup tonight for dinner?
We could totally do that, Lone Hunter. We'll do that.
Oh yay.
Bounty hunters, eh?
Yeah. Do you happen to hear about the royal caravan that got snatched up around these parts recently? Do you know anything about this?
Royal caravan, nay.
Nay?
No.
Well, since you seem like a nice guy, you're a nice guy, right, Roland?
Yes. I'm sorry, I didn't
Alright.
know how to respond. he kind of nods and just says yes.
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 Well, in that case, Pinky will trust you fully. So we were tracking these footprints from this caravan that we found. It had lots of money on it, but now there's not. Oh, funny that. And we tracked the footprints through this forest, and it's leading towards this cave with a child kidnapping monster in it.
He kind of nods, looks at the cave and looks back at you.
So
And he says, yeah, sorry.
it looks like our interests have aligned.
Mm, mm.
What do you say, Roland?
How about this? If you go in there alone, you will surely die. Allow me to accompany you. And I've been tracking this beast for near a week now. I earned the chance to give it a nice warm welcome, and he pulls out his short sword and kind of brandishes it around, like a little too close for comfort. But he's like clearly eager to kill this monster.
Roland, it would be our pleasure to let you take down that monster. And if to be honest, you probably know more about it than we do, so we could definitely use your help.
But I want a chunk of the reward. Don't you think I deserve it as well?
You can take the monster's head with you if you'd like.
Nay, I'll be taking the monster's head, and I'll be taking 50% of the cut.
Whoa. I don't think that's particularly fair.
Are we
Roland.
able to do a group huddle?
You know, you know, we did all the work finding our side of our mission, tracking it
Would you
here.
like
And I'll be
It's
doing
just
all
like
the
a
work
persuade
to
him.
kill the monster.
Yeah, so you get the reward for your monster quest. We won't, get involved in that, and you can let us be on our business afterwards.
What did you want to say, Declan?
How about this? You can take a 30% cut of the reward. You can take the head and the glory for killing the monster.
He scratches his beard.
I think we should do
Well,
a
how
group
about I
huddle.
roll a persuasion check?
I think we should do a huddle because personally I don't agree with
Oh,
letting
okay.
him get any of our reward for our
Roland,
quest.
Roland, could you just hold on right there for a second?
Okay.
Take your time.
Because he's trying to steal a reward for our quest. So I disagree with that one.
Okay, so what I'm thinking,
Okay.
guys. Okay, so I'm out of earshot.
Yeah.
Okay,
Alright, cool.
so what Pinky's thinking is that we tell this guy that he gets what he wants, and then when when all done, when they're all dead, then we kill him too and take his reward as well.
I agree with that one. Yeah, I'm in.
Are
Sound
we
good?
going to kill him? This
I
is
think
actually
that's
interesting
good.
for me.
I think that's a good idea. I think we should ambush him
We do
afterwards.
we do need the money. We desperately need
I
the
mean,
money. We desperately need the
Potentially
money.
unnecessary.
Well, we can't just let him steal our reward for
Well,
our
do we have
quest.
to kill
Or-
him? We can always
or-
knock him out.
Or we could just tell him no and go in ourselves. Do we think we're capable?
It
I
sounds
think
like
we
there's a-
can. What's he
I
gonna
think
do?
there's
Stop
a-
all four
I
of us?
think there's a-
He
I
could
think
be
there's a-
lying, and he could just be some bandit guy.
Aye, this is true.
Well, I think if we tell him no, he's gonna go in there anyways to fetch his beastie. He might end up attacking us. You know.
So do we
we
kill
tell
him
him-
now? Do we kill him now and then fight it?
No, we don't kill him now because if there is a really big dangerous beast in there, we could use the help.
But then
know?
also, what if we say no and go in the cave ourselves? Is he not going to go in and do his quest too?
Yeah, he's gonna do it.
Kind of has no
so-
choice, right?
Yeah. So I think we go with Pinky's plan and we agree with him for now. Once
Oh,
the beast is done.
My plan
we
evolved to
kill him.
just being like, no, we don't need your help and going in.
Oh,
Because then he's gonna go in anyway,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, I guess.
I reckon we go with that.
Yeah, go with that.
Okay, alright.
Alrighty. Hey Roland,
Aye.
we've come to a sort of agreement. We're really in need of this reward. We have not had a good time recently. My voice has changed. Hold on.
Okay.
We have not had a good time recently, Roland. So we're gonna need all the money we can get in order to get back on our feet. So we're just gonna go in there, regardless if you want to help us or not. It would be really nice if you wanted to, but we're just gonna go in and investigate and do what we need to do. Sorry. Okay, bye.
How about this? And he scratches his beard and says, "Look, you're gonna need my help in there, and well, you did already offer me a sum of that reward. So how about 10%?"
How do we feel about 10%, guys?
Harry still disagrees. He doesn't want to give any of his hard-earned money away.
I feel like we can take.
I feel like 10% is If we're taking 90%, that seems relatively fair.
I feel like we can take 10%.
Yeah. All right.
Right.
We'll
Wait,
agree on
taking-
10.
are we
Let
taking
it be
10%?
known that Harry disagrees.
No.
Oh yeah, okay.
No, we're
you-
taking
as in you
90%.
guys
He's
get
getting 10%
90%.
of the reward.
We only get 90% of our reward, and he still gets 100% of his reward.
What?
How?
That's what he's talking about. He's talking about stealing our reward from our quest, not the monster hunting quest.
Yeah. We know.
I'm so confused.
But if we have to get into the cave and there's a monster in there anyway, we're gonna need his help, and then it's fair enough for him to get a bit of the reward for our quest.
Fair enough.
Alright.
We have a
Okay,
something
Harry-
else.
how about-
Harry's a particularly
What?
stubborn dwarf, so
Yeah.
he's
Well, how about he
very
can
much
get
against it.
10% from our quest and we get 50% from his quest?
Alright, you got yourself a deal.
What? That one too? 50% from his quest?
Yes.
Oh.
Perfect.
I'm a diplomatic man.
Alrighty, fantastic. We will
Alright.
venture into the cave. Come on, Roland.
Alright.
I have my axes ready.
Yeah. So Roland pulls out a flaming torch and his sword as well. And you guys go into the cave. As you approach the mouth of the cave, a few bats erupt out from the darkness and fly over your head faster than speeding arrows, squawking and clicking. The cave is a long rocky tube descending down into the black. But Pinky and Harry, you guys have dark vision, don't you?
Yeah.
Cool. So you can see a bit
I
better than
also
the
have
others.
dark vision.
Oh yeah, that's right. So yeah, Lonehunter maybe like I can imagine sticks more with Roland because he's a human, so he doesn't have vision either. So he's got the flaming torch. So as you go down into the cave, that stench of death just gets even stronger and more pungent. Like 1,000 rotting corpses were left out in the midday sun. The walls are sticky with grime, and insects are wriggling and nesting through the rocks and the soil at your feet. As you're getting down in there, it's getting darker, but the cave is glowing bright orange from the torch. And as you're walking, you realize that the ground beneath your feet it's starting to kind of crunch and rattle. And as you peer down, you see that you're walking through a carpet of decomposing bodies. Any humanizing features on them have long turned into masses of insects and pools of bodily juices and decaying flesh. And a noxious cloud envelops you, steaming out from the piles of dead. It stings your eyes and burns your throat. You try to cough it away, and cover your faces, but it's just inescapable. Just a horrid stench. Roland kind of leans into you with an eyebrow raised as he determinedly kicks through the corpses with his feet. He says, "Any of these the chaps who you're looking for?"
Can we
Someone do an
investigation?
investigation.
Can we investigate the corpses to see if there's any like royal insignias on them or anything
Yeah.
like that?
Yeah.
Any of the family jewels.
Well, fuck me. Guess we'll never know.
I'd like to roll one as well if Pinky fails.
What was that? You want to roll as well?
Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah.
Oh,
Pinky
fuck.
doesn't. Pinky and Harry kind of don't recognize.
Let me have a
anything.
go at this.
Alright.
I do, yeah. Oh, what the fuck?
So we've got an 8, a 5, and a 4. So none of you kind of recognize anything in amongst the carpet of corpses.
Okay, we won't go much further than that.
They're all dressed in like royal garbs and shit, and we're just like,
No,
no,
it's-
none
no,
of these
no.
guys.
Can Declan do a investigation check?
If he wants.
Sure, I guess. God, do I even have anything in investigation?
It'll
I
just
do
be your
not.
intelligence.
Oh,
Yeah, and
Yep.
then
So some of the bodies definitely look like they've got kind of like the Revendian insignia painted on them, and I will just quickly look up what that insignia is because I have forgotten. It is. Did I write it down? I'm sure I have it somewhere. I think it comes up later anyway. All right, so Harry, you see something shimmering kind of in the
Ooh.
muck.
Oh yeah, I got 10.
Right, I'm gonna bend down and grab the shimmery thing.
You pull it out, and it's an old key.
Oh, hey guys, I found an old key. What do you think it opens? Does anyone have or like if it's an old key, would a history check work
Yeah.
best on that? Yeah. Does anyone have anything higher than a +1 in history?
Yeah, I have +5.
I hand the key to Pinky
Okay.
and ask him whether he recognizes it.
Nice, 21.
Nice.
Pinky, you know that kind of in Eastern Ravendia, over the years, smugglers used to use caves as like weapons and treasure caches, and you think that the key kind of looks like something that you've seen before in a book, maybe about those caches. So you think that maybe the key has something to do with some treasure.
Ooh, I'm gonna
I
roll
would suggest looking around on the walls of the cave,
Yeah.
see if there's any sort of keyhole type deal.
Would that be a perception or an investigation?
Investigation, yeah.
Investigation.
I'll roll for investigation.
I rolled a
too.
22.
Nice.
I got 5. I got 8.
You don't see any keyholes or anything where the key could fit at the moment,
Oh, cool.
like in this area of the tunnel.
Mm.
Cool. Okay. So Roland kind of ushers you guys along, gesturing like, "Let's keep going
Usher.
forward."
Usher.
But finally, you reach kind of what seems to be the end of the cave. The rock walls climb around you in a dome shape, so you're in kind of like a big rocky domed room, I guess. But like natural, like it's not man-made or anything. So boulders and crevices litter the open space. But like before you guys can even consider what to do, a sinister hiss emanates out from the dark of the back of the cave. It's a sound so vile that you swear it comes from both a snake and a mountain lion. Without saying a word,
Oh no.
Is this the
Without-
fucking chimera?
without
Oh my
saying a
God.
word, Roland extends his hand, gesturing for you to stop in your tracks immediately. What do you want to do?
Stop in my tracks and
Yeah, I
crouch
wanna- I
down
wanna
behind a
s-
boulder. I want to hide behind a boulder. I'm gonna roll a stealth check.
Okay.
18.
Nice.
Yeah.
So you jump behind the boulder successfully.
I guess I'll roll stealth first as well.
Mhm.
13.
You kind of scramble behind the boulder that Harry's gone behind, but not quietly.
Alright. Could I also do a perception check to see if I can get a better idea as to what we're facing?
Yes, I think that would be an intelligence check. Just not a
Intelligence
perception.
check. That's
Yeah, 'cause,
intelligence
like-
isn't even like a skill.
Isn't it?
No,
Yeah, it
no.
is.
Animal
I'm
handling.
talking
Animal
about, like-
handling.
No, there's a different word for it.
Wouldn't it be an animal handling check?
No, animal handling's
Huh?
like for when you actually engage with an animal.
Would it be insight?
Yes, that's what I was thinking of. Insight, not
I
intelligence.
can,
Yeah.
I can roll an insight. I've got +5.
Yeah, I've got
I got
-1,
0, so it's
you
probably good.
should take that.
Okay, Yeah. Okay. Only a 12.
Well, you can't see what's making the sound yet, but it sounds kind of canine, I guess.
A9. Oh
Alright.
Jesus.
Cool. I'd like to roll a stealth check.
Yeah.
As well.
Yeah, me too. I was
So
gonna quickly
you're just
roll
gonna leave. You're just gonna leave
Yeah.
Roland standing there.
Wait,
Hey, when
what?
the going gets tough. Hey,
Oh,
well, if
I
he
thought-
happens to die.
I thought
No,
I was
no.
just rolling a stealth check to be quiet. I wouldn't want to
Yeah,
really
same.
move
Yeah.
behind the
Okay,
boulder.
okay, you
wanna
can do
leave
that.
him.
Sorry.
Yeah, no. We're
I
not
just wanna,
gonna like
blend into
try
the wall a bit.
push the Roland into the thing. Yeah.
Harry
yeah,
is. Harry's behind the rock.
I got a 16.
Nice. Okay, so you guys all kind of are able to freeze and remain quiet, just like what Roland told you to do.
Cool.
Out of the shadows of one of the crevices before you, two hideous dog heads appear. As it steps into the torchlight, you see that and also for those with dark vision, you can see it more clearly. You see that the heads are attached to a single canine body, and it's easily the size of a full-grown bull. Like, it's big. The creature's fur is matted and flea-ridden, thick with dried blood and mud. Its claws are as black as night and as strong as steel. The 2 ears raised on each head are pointed and jagged like the serrations of a knife.
Can I cut one of the heads
Um,
off?
You also realize that here's the sigil, the insignia part. But around the feet of the monster lie the fresher remains of some soldiers still wearing their plate and chainmail armor, with King Rutherford's sigil imprinted on them of a flying crow. So that's the insignia you saw before as well.
Oh boy.
The creature snarls at you. Thick globules of saliva drip from the prominent canines in its gaping mouths. The creature stands its ground, hissing and growling as if trying to threaten you.
Hey, doggy, hey, doggy. Who's a good boy?
Right, so it hasn't attacked us yet.
No, it's standing its ground.
Alright, what
Who-
does
who's
someone,
got-
does
who's
someone
got
wanna,
good-
does someone want
like-
to ask Roland what
what he
the
should
game
do?
plan is? Yeah, what's the
Yeah,
game
yeah.
plan?
What is the game plan, Roland?
I say quietly just to not get its attention.
He says, "Stay still."
All right.
Oh,
Proceed to stay still.
oh, I don't do anything. I just stay
Do we
behind the
roll to
boulder.
stay still?
We've already rolled for stealth, so I
Yeah.
guess you're doing that already. But yeah, the creature's still not initiating an attack. It's just standing there hissing at you.
Fuck! Imagine if we had the dog carcass. God damn it!
Yeah.
Could have thrown it to the
Oh, crap,
creature.
that's not how you do it. Yeah, this is the creature, by the way. This is what it looks like.
Ooh.
Oh,
Ah.
okay.
Yeah, it's pretty but it's the size of a bull, like it's big.
Does it look blind or something? Is that why it's not
Is it
attacking
why
us?
it's not doing anything? Like,
No, it's following you like its eyes are clearly honed in on you
alright, well,
guys. Yeah.
Harry's just crouching behind his boulder. He's been told to stay still, so he's staying still.
Yeah, I'll
Mm.
stay still too.
Yeah.
Roland kind of leans into you and kind of whispers, "On 3, we attack."
Okay.
Oh, God.
Oh, okay. Well, damn,
Oh,
it's
no.
getting so excited.
And then he just goes 3 and just rushes at the creature.
Oh, this fucking
I rush with him.
Lonehunter follows. Lonehunter
I'm with him.
follows.
Alright, well,
Yeah,
do we roll for
Harry's-
initiative
Harry
first?
dashes from around this fucking boulder. He's charging.
I'm fucking charging too with both my axes drawn.
Can
Alright,
we
cool.
roll initiative?
So we all need to roll initiative.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So Lone Hunter's first.
Yeah.
Pinky is second. The
Uh-huh.
creature is third. Kairon is fourth. Roland is fifth, and Harry is sixth. All right. Lone Hunter, what do you want to do?
I swing at his head with both my axes.
Which
Cool.
head?
Yeah.
The left one.
Okay.
So do I need to roll like if it hits attack?
Yep. So D20 plus your strength and proficiency.
Okay, so that's 6.
Sorry, strength modifier, not the strength number. Yeah.
Yeah. Yo.
That is a hit. So now you do damage.
Yeah. So that's 1d6. 2 rolls in total. So my first attack was 5 damage.
Mhm.
And then my next attack was 6 attack. And then I have that special ability where I'm able to attack 3 times.
Well,
yes.
so hold up. So you can only make one attack action though, right? So you can use that ability, or you can.
Let me just check
Isn't
what
it?
the ability was because I think he got a third.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
One,
so he
one
got
I'm,
action surge, which lets you take one additional action. Oh yeah, so it's not an attack though. I don't
It's
think.
not an attack.
oh,
yeah.
okay. Okay. So yeah, I dealt 11 damage to him.
Cool. 11. Wait. Oh, stupid thing. My caca is not working. All right. So you swing your axes at it, and you manage to kind of like slice off the ear and like the left cheek of or like the side cheek of the left head, and a bunch of blood spits out, but the creature doesn't seem too phased.
Oh shit.
Kind of snarls at you. Next is Pinky.
All right, so I'm gonna just kind of like run at it and then do like a power slide underneath it with my blades, kind of like hit it on its belly with Daggy and
Nice.
Daggy.
Good. That's smart.
Nice.
Roll a toe.
Roll two, yeah.
Roll a toe.
So it's I rolled the hit first, and that's with my. I think I add my dexterity modifier. Yes, to the to one of them and not to the second. Okay.
Yeah.
Six.
Yeah, that's a miss.
And then an 18 on the second one.
Well, that one does hit, yeah. So if you want to slide, do you want to maybe do like an acrobatics check with advantage because the ground's really slippery from all the corpses,
Sure.
just to make it just for style. There you go. Yeah.
24. Alright, so I slide under.
Yeah.
Daggy misses, but Dougie gets a good nick in him. So I'm
Yep.
gonna roll. It's 1d4, I believe. Oh, and then with +3. Okay. Yeah. 6
Nice.
damage.
All right. So yeah, you manage to nick kind of the belly as you slide under it, and the creature kind of screeches, and like a whole bunch of like this pungent saliva just drips from its mouth as it screams.
All right, and I'm gonna use my cunning action to
Mhm.
disengage behind a nearby rock.
Yep,
If
sure.
I can.
You don't need to roll for that, do you?
No,
No.
that's just
Cool.
that's just what I do.
All right. So the creature goes to like attack Pinky, but Pinky's like immediately disengaged, and then it like switches both of its heads towards Lonehunter, who's the
Fuck.
the closest one to it.
Am I able to get out of the way by using like acrobatics? Like
Not right now, no.
Aye.
Yeah.
Did your
Heck,
turn.
I should have immediately disengaged. God damn it.
All right. So where is my sheet? All right. So this is gonna see if it hits. It is
Don't hit. Don't hit. Don't hit. Don't hit. Don't hit. Don't hit. Low number. Come on, baby.
1 second.
Come on.
There we go.
Don't hit me.
That's a
Fuck!
hit.
Oh shit!
So the creature rolls a 20 for its hit, and then for its
kidding me?
damage.
Oh god. Don't.
Yeah, this is the fun part. D6. Does 8 damage. So
that's
the
not bad.
maximum damage.
Good
So
fun.
what health are you want now?
Does it get to bite with both heads though?
15. So I've still got quite a bit of health left.
Cool. Alright, so the creature grabs you in one of its heads, maybe like grabs your arm and just like tears a bunch of flesh from it.
For fuck's sakes.
But Ben, you instantly realize that your arm, like where it bit, it starts to like burn, kind of like a almost like
Oh no.
like an acidic burn. Like so
Okay.
that's what it feels like it's a really like stingy burn.
You've
Yeah.
got HPV.
Heh.
All right.
I'm resistant against poison damage because I'm a hill dwarf.
Oh, nice.
Ah.
I never said it was poison, but sure.
Oh shit.
Kairon, your turn.
All right. I guess I'll whip out my bow and I'll let fly an arrow at either one of its heads. Doesn't
Sure.
really matter, I guess. That's a bit poo, but you know.
That's the wrong roll.
Oh,
So you
that's
want to
it's a hit. Okay.
yeah, so it's
Yeah.
a D20, yeah.
D20 plus.
Dexterity
Plus
and
what?
proficiency.
Yeah. So yeah.
Sorry, dexterity modifier and proficiency. Yeah.
Okay.
That is a miss. So the arrow goes right past its head.
Damn.
I told
Okay.
them this. Yeah.
And now
Okay.
Now it is 5 is Roland's turn. So Roland sees Lonehunter get savaged by the creature and runs at the other head that's not attacking it. Roland is a D20 plus That is a hit. So Roland swings his short sword into the creature's face and does 8 damage, which is significant.
I did fucking 11.
Did you?
Yes,
Oh, okay. That's all right then.
I did 11 damage to him.
Good on you, mate. You want an award?
God.
I can't math. Jesus. Okay, so yeah, Roland swings the sword into the face of the creature and hits it. Next is Harry.
Me. Do we know whether it's never mind. Whether it's better to make a strength or dexterity attack against it yet? We don't know that, right?
No, you don't know.
But it would take an action for me to roll an insight check on it, wouldn't it?
Yes, but I don't know if it are creatures weak to, or oh yeah, so some
It
are
depends,
weak to.
because some
yeah.
are weaker to strength and some are weaker to dexterity.
Yeah, well, you can do a check to like figure out what it is and stuff. It might help you.
Yeah, but that would take an action.
Let's hit it.
Yeah, okay, I'll just hit it. So I'm gonna yeah, okay. I will hit with flurry of blows, I guess. I'll use a key point.
Yep.
So roll to see if it hits first. So roll to see if I hit first. 16. Yeah.
That's a
Cool.
hit. Yep.
Yeah. So I run at it from its left flank, and I land three consecutive strikes against its left head. So I just like kind of fucking one
Bat,
after
bat,
the
bat.
Currently
One up-
holding my arm in its mouth.
one after the other. So that's 1d4 plus my strength and bludgeoning. So that's plus 2, I guess. Strength or dexterity, yeah, still plus 2. So 4. I did 12 damage.
Nice. Good job. All right, so you just like bash its head so much that he drops Lonehunter's arm.
Yay!
So Lonehunter's freed from it. Right,
Nice.
12. Okay. The creature's like kind of started to pan, and like its heads are kind of hanging lower than what it was. Like it's looking tired and weak now.
All
Um,
right.
Lonehunter, your turn.
Probably. I'm still like right next to it, aren't I?
Yeah.
I'll aim for the eyes with both my axes since both my hands are free on the left head. So that is a d20 plus 6 to see if I hit. And I did.
Nice. 22.
And then for my first attack, I do 2 damage, yippee. And for my next attack, I do 9 damage, so 11 damage again.
So you strike the creature in its head, and it kind of like slumps over and falls to the side. Like a whole bunch of blood is just gushing out of its heads, and you've killed it. Well done.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that went a lot better than I was expecting.
Nice.
Fucking.
The only person that took damage was me. Fuck.
Yeah, you
I
guys
managed
did well.
to land an attack without stabbing myself.
Yeah.
Mm.
Ben, I'm gonna need you to roll a Constitution saving throw on a DC 12.
Constitution saving throw.
Sorry, no, on a D20. Sorry, yeah. So
It smells
Constitution
like
saving.
poison.
Okay, so Constitution. So that'll be my Constitution. Add, and then anything else.
So your saving throw is I always forget how the fucking
Yeah,
thing
it's just
works.
your Constitution saving throw. So
It's just
whatever
your
the number
number,
in your
isn't
saving throws and in your saving throws box, whatever the Constitution number is, roll.
Yeah.
Add that to a d20.
Saving throws.
It's above skills.
Thank you, Box.
Oh right.
Yes,
I
that's
got
the
4
number
in
you.
strength and 3 in constitution.
Okay, so you add 3 to a d20, and that's your
Okay.
saving throw.
Okay.
So
Simple.
13.
All right, so your arm is like where it bit you is stinging and burning quite a lot, and like you notice that some of the saliva that was like the miscolored saliva dripping from its mouth is like kind of oozing from the puncture holes in your arm.
Lovely.
So Roland kind of walks up to you and says, "Oh, that's not good."
Can we suck it out?
But a scratch.
No, not just a scratch from a death dog here. No, it's a those things are their saliva is diseased. You see, it looks okay for now. I mean, out of character because you succeeded at the saving throw. It
Yeah.
looks fine now, but you're gonna want to get that looked at as soon as possible.
I
Would
I
we be
have
able
a,
to
I have a,
suck
yeah.
it out?
Well, I thought, what if we can we? I mean, Declan or Karen, you've got a healing spell available, don't you?
I have healing word, yes.
Yeah. So theoretically, can we just lop off his arm and then heal him?
What? What?
What the fuck?
Regrow his arm.
And if he
Hmm.
fucking doesn't throw a right roll,
Can we
fuck?
lop off his arm
please.
and heal him afterwards?
I just like the record show that Pinky is not for lopping off Lonehunter's arm.
Neither
I'm
is
just
Lonehunter.
saying, I'm just saying, like, you're poisoned by a death dog. We're not really that close to any healing immediately. I'm just saying, you know, we could just lop off his arm, and then Kieran can heal him, and then once we
Okay.
get
What
to
would
the
he have
nearest
to
town,
roll? Okay, what would he have to roll in order to heal me? Because-
lopping off your arm is a serious injury, so you have to get pretty good at it. A pretty good roll.
Oh,
We're not going to lop off his arm. It won't work.
saying it might work. It would solve the poison problem.
Yeah, and then a whole
Would
new
it?
problem of him only being fucking right-handed.
Roland kind of says to you,
We're gonna heal it.
he says, now, dwarf. He's not looking too serious right now. Just, I think he'll be okay for now.
Okay,
We'll
okay.
just have to
but
take
I
him
say,
to a doctor in town
I'm
or
telling
something.
you, if we don't get to a doctor in time, we're lopping off his arm. We're
That
tabling
might
it,
be for
tabling
the
it.
best.
but we
Agreed.
might
But
need
can
it.
we please try and keep my fucking arm on my body?
I'm just saying, if we need to, we can, and then we can
Can
find
I-
you a replacement.
I just want to ask, Roland, are we able to suck the poison out?
Probably not a good idea. No,
Hmm. Oh,
probably
fuck
get yourself diseased as well.
Okay,
that.
so our best solution is take him
Take him
to
to
a
a doctor.
healer, and if we can't find a healer, lopping off his arm.
All right.
All right, so Roland kind of leans down and starts cutting off the head of one of the heads of the death dog.
Oh, we cut off another one and we take that.
Okay, you can take that if you want. So around you, like around
Put it in my
the,
barrel.
Yeah.
you've got a second to kind of like take in your surroundings, and you notice that there's a bunch of like in amongst the corpses and stuff. There's also a bunch of empty chests and barrels, and they seem to be the same type as the ones that you found in the upturned carriage in the woods.
Why are they empty?
Why are they empty? Let's roll a.
Did the monster eat the gold?
Let's
Is
roll
it in
a-
his belly?
Should we
Let's
open its mouth?
investigate it. We should
Should we open
investigate
its stomach and see if he's eaten like anything valuable? Let's loot the fuck out of this place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanna dissect the dog with my blades
Okay.
and open up his belly.
What role would that be?
Investigation.
For animal handling.
Maybe investigation.
Investigation.
I guess it
yeah.
would be investigation. Yeah. Okay. Oh, not a D4. Sorry.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Good. Because you botched it.
11.
That's all right. Yeah, so you're able to cut through it. It's quite tricky for Pinky because you're so small, and this creature's that got a really thick stomach wall. But you eventually get all its entrails out.
Nice. Do I notice anything in the stomach?
No, just like decomposing flesh and bones and stuff, but
Oh,
nothing else
okay.
out of the ordinary.
No shiny things.
I'm gonna go over and investigate the barrels.
Mhm.
So
Yep. So investigation.
yeah, investigation. Ah, 6.
You don't notice anything about the barrels.
Okay,
Um,
I'm gonna
so-
go investigate the barrels.
Okay.
I kind of investigate the barrels.
you look a little harder than Harry does. But no, you don't notice anything out of the ordinary about the barrels, other than like they're clearly the same as the ones that were from the carriage. Like they got the same insignias and stuff on them, and the same make. That's it.
Can I roll a perception check on the walls just to see if
Yep.
I notice anything different about these ones?
Sure.
14. Shit.
So in one of the alcoves in the like back of the cave, you see what looks like a chest.
Ooh.
Do you want to go have a look at it?
Yeah.
Pinky loot the chest.
I'm gonna go and have a look in the chest.
Because
with
of
the key.
yeah,
Oh,
well,
the
because
key!
of Pink,
Oh, the
because of
key!
because of Pinky's history check earlier, he's able to recognize it as one of the old smuggler's chests. It's covered
Yeah.
in years worth of dust and debris and like mud and shit. But
Can I
it's
whisper something
padlocked.
to Harry Hardon?
What was that?
Harden. It's Harden.
I whisper to Harry, when are we going to kill out of earshot, when are we going to kill Roland?
Harry whispers back. Oh, we wait till the moment of opportunity.
What the fuck, guys?
Hey, look! Lonehunter's bloodthirsty, and Harry made it very clear he was unhappy with that.
Yeah, but we're
that
not
decision.
fucking evil, are we?
Yeah, it's not within your alignment to
Oh.
kill him if it's not going to serve you much.
Absolutely
Like,
fucking is. I'm chaotic neutral. I do whatever the fuck I like.
Yeah, but that's just evil. That's not. That's
Yeah.
not neutral.
There's not really like a cause for it that I would say
Yes,
would be good role
Money.
playing. But like yeah.
I'm gonna open the
It's
chest
fine.
with
I mean,
the key
I
that
would
Harry
say,
gave me.
yeah.
All right. So you're gonna open. Yep. So the key fits in nicely, and you open it.
Nice.
So I did this randomly. I did it with random like the loot rolls that you can do. So you find a banded. I don't know how you say it. Agate, Agate. It's like a
Agate?
gemstone.
Yeah,
Agate.
it's a gemstone. Agate.
So it's translucent and striped with blue. It's very pretty. You find a length of old rope, and you also find a strange rapier at the bottom of the chest. The guard of the sword has been crafted to look like flames.
Ooh.
Me.
Wait,
Um,
rapier and what was it? Rope.
Yeah, so a length of old rope and an agate gemstone.
Okay. Well, a rapier is actually a finesse weapon, I think.
Yeah, it's
Or-
a dexterity, I think.
Yeah, it's a dexterity weapon, which is along my lines.
Um,
Can I?
as you go to touch it, you realize that it's warm to the touch.
Oh, who has Arcana?
I've only got +1.
What's this?
Arcana
Arcana
check.
is like
I've
the check
got-
on
I
the-
have +3. I guess I can do an Arcana check on it.
Hmm.
Boop boop boop. Oh,
you botch. As you go investigating the sword, you nick your finger on the edge of the blade.
Can I investigate?
Yeah, so that'll be Arcana,
Yeah.
which is under Wisdom, I think.
Are you shitting me?
You also nick your finger.
I'm gonna roll an Arcana check, man.
Okay.
Fuck's sake.
God, why am I good at nothing?
Oh,
Yeah,
What is
Do
this?
an Arcana
Fox.
check.
Fox doesn't recognize it.
Declan, what's your
Declan,
Arcana?
do you have intelligence?
Arcana.
That's fine.
You
It's
have
still a
intelligence?
D20.
What's your intelligence?
It's 0.
Okay,
Well,
we
my,
can just do
my
a
modifier
D20
is
roll.
0.
You can
Just
still
do-
roll a
just do a
d20.
D20.
You can still roll a d20 on it.
All right, none of you know what the rapier
my
is.
You're
God.
dumb as
Can I
fuck.
take it?
Yeah,
No,
do whatever
fuck
you want.
you.
No,
I'm gonna
you
take
just-
it.
I'm taking it.
you're-
I
Oh
am
my
taking
No,
it.
I'm the
No.
one looting the chest, so I take
What?
it.
He's the
I've
one looting
already
the
put it all into
I
my fucking
literally
inventory.
killed the fucking beast.
We're arguing, guys. Holy shit.
I put
Ben,
all of it
you're
in
a
my
strength,
inventory. It's in
You're
there.
not dexterity. You would have no use for it. It's a
True.
dexterity weapon.
Yeah.
I have a
Oh my
dexterity. My
God.
dexterity is +3.
What's
Yeah, mine's +5, motherfucker.
His
Eat
is
my
plus-
ass.
But do you have a
Really?
proficiency
Yeah.
with the damn thing?
Well, I would have proficiency with rapier.
Yeah.
Okay, well, fine. You take it then.
So as you take the rapier out, one of the bodies, like in amongst the carpet of bodies, starts coughing. You turn
Ooh.
to face him, and it's one of the caravan guards, and he's covered in blood and grime. His face is pale, and he's missing. Oh, I've got a lisp now. He's missing both of his legs.
Oh my
two-
god.
I ask him where the money is.
Hang on, wait 1 second. Jesus Christ.
Fucking
so
words him and
what-
grow his
what-
legs back.
I've got some beautiful descriptions here you might want to hear. So 2 gory stumps are all that remain of his legs.
Oh,
He's on the
lovely.
cusp of death. Now you can question.
Healing word him.
What was that?
Healing word him, Declan.
You can't
Grow
heal
his legs back.
Heal him. Heal
Do
him.
you want me to healing word?
Get his legs back.
It might give us more time to talk to him, maybe.
And
I'm
then
just-
he may be more like persistent in helping us too.
Yeah.
All right, I guess I'll healing word him. Why are you sighing, Fox?
No, I'm just thinking. Is it a spell slot that you use?
Yeah, it is.
He's
So
got
you'll
3
have
now
to-
though. He's got 3. So,
okay,
wait, 2 or
yeah.
3? I can't remember.
Yeah, I did. One of them get replenished after the short rest.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so I'll have 2 left after this.
Cool.
I'm pretty much only using my spells to heal you fucks. Honestly.
I mean,
Yeah,
you are a bard. It's
all-
part of
You
your
are
job.
bad, that's
yeah.
your thing.
Yeah, but I can also deal damage with my spells.
Yeah, true.
I
Then
can't
do it!
fucking use those.
do
can
it.
Stop
I?
shooting fucking
Fine
arrows
then,
at
I'll
them, man.
fucking tear his mind apart. Why don't I? God damn. All right. I'll cast healing word on him.
All right.
Bam.
Cool.
He's born again.
That's good. So,
It's me too.
Kairon
Oh,
kind of
no.
like goes on one knee next to the body and like pulls him out from the muck and casts healing word, and the guy like starts to breathe a bit more normal, and the panic reduces in his eyes and things like that.
Should we cauterize his legs?
Should we investigate what
Flaming
happened?
rapier.
Well, we have Thingy's torch, right? We could cauterize it with the torch.
Yeah, that too.
All right. Well, I guess we should talk to him. Who wants to talk to him?
Again.
Okay, anyone but Ben.
Anyone but Lonehunter.
Fine.
I mean-
Okay, I will.
Yeah, Declan. Declan has the charisma. He
alright.
should be the one talking.
Yeah, he's like already leaning over him, so I feel like.
What
Yeah.
are we asking him for again?
Well, here,
Well,
let me
I'll
start you off. The guy grabs you by the shirt, Kairon, and like pulls you in. He says, "They attacked us. They took my legs. They took my legs."
Who attacked you?
All right,
Who?
out with it, good man. Who the fuck are you talking about?
They dragged us in here. I played dead after they took me legs. The pain was too much. The man cries out. and
Who are you
coughs up-
talking about?
Hang on. He coughs up a thick mouthful of black and crimson blood. Now you can yell at him.
All right. Who the fuck are you talking about?
He pulls you in and he whispers, "The knife ears did it. It was the knife ears. Golden feathers. That was all we saw. Golden feathers."
Are you sure?
Pointy-eared bastards.
Oh.
The man kind of coughs up a bit more, like despite you casting good healing on him, he's like the death is creeping up on him again. He says, but Balavan, he must have known." He coughs a sickening
Balavan?
amount. He's
Which
unable
one's
to.
Balavan?
Balavan is
Is he the church guy?
Yes, the priest of
Yeah.
the Church of Tempest. But-
I trusted him.
Balavan must have known something. Do not
Balavan.
trust the priest.
I mean, never
That's
trust a priest,
relevant.
but you know.
Those bloody tree-hugging, dandelion-eating, pointy-eared fucks.
You've probably
Look
had
at
that
them.
prepared for a
Look
while,
at
haven't you?
I have. I'm right. Harry starts like pacing forward and backwards. Oh, I should have known from the smell of moldy aged cheese that was hanging
What?
around that fucking caravan. Well, I'm gonna fucking.
Why are you getting so wrapped up over this? They didn't take
Oh.
your money. Calm the fuck down.
No, yeah, but they're filthy thieves. That's all they are. They steal, and they kill, and they. Oh, no. He
Alright.
just kind of mutters off to himself.
I just look confused just because I don't understand why he's being such a bitch.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I don't know how much Harry's let on to you guys about his hatred for elves.
We just know
Um,
he hates elves.
still-
Those
that
Yeah.
guy's still alive.
filthy dressed, wearing pointy-eared pansies.
Is that guy still alive?
Still
Can I
talking about
ask
elves
him
here,
what the
Jesus
sword
Christ.
does? It's like, hey, quickly before you go.
He doesn't know.
Oh, damn it.
As Harry's kind of pacing back and forth, the guy without his legs kind of reaches out and grabs him by the ankle, and he looks at Harry in the eye. Like Harry looks down at him. He says, "Please end my pain."
Oh, can I?
Harry,
Times two.
Harry tells him. Harry leans down. He's like, "It would be my pleasure."
Oh God!
Jesus.
I'm so sorry that you've had to go through this with those fucking pansies.
What choice of
I'll
words?
put you out of
Fucking
your
God.
misery. I'll put you out of your misery with a very treasured possession of mine. He reaches into his barrel and grabs a mosaic tile, and he
Jesus.
brings the sharp end of it down on the guy's head.
Oh my God, Fox!
Why did you say pleasure? Isn't it great honor?
Honor, my bad. Sorry,
Pleasure.
pleasure just
No,
came
it's
into
his, it's his
pleasure just came
distinct
into my head.
pleasure.
It's
You
a
know,
pleasure,
brutalize
you
him.
know.
You're not
Yeah.
even
He's like,
gonna
I
like.
enjoy this.
You're not even gonna like kill him quickly. You're just gonna like beat him to death
I
with a
got
tile.
beat him with my mosaic
Oh my
tile.
God.
Yeah.
All right.
What the
Um,
fuck?
as you're beating him, the tile shatters against his skull.
No. It's
That doesn't
Dumbass.
sound like it'll
It's
be
a
a problem later.
tile.
Can I just
it worked though. It worked.
can I just sink one of my
He's dead,
axes
Ben.
into
He's
his- oh,
dead.
okay.
He's dead. But yeah, the tile shatters, and Harry, you can't help but have an instant flashback to a time long past. The salty taste of sweat upon your lips, the thumping of your heart in your chest, and the wet slickness upon your hands. You look down at your open palms as they slowly begin to soak with blood. Not your blood, the blood of your comrades who lay on the ground around you,
Oh,
strewn
God.
about in a sea of blood and spilled entrails. Screams, tears. You close your eyes, wishing for the flashback to end. Slowly it fades away and you're pulled back into the present.
Harry just
you get for
he's just
fucking
Harry's
doing that.
he's just silent. He's staring off into the distance, muttering about elves under his breath.
All right, Harry's broken. Are we going or?
Do we want to do? We've tried to loot the fuck out of this place. Is there like any good armor on these guys that we can take?
Well, yeah. What does the stumpy guy have anything on him we could take?
Yeah. Can we loot the guy that just died?
You realize that everything's been looted and the armor that is there is all like broken and dented.
Oh, okay. Then
How
never
did the elves like get them in here with a death dog? Or
Yeah,
did
that's
they
what I'm
like
thinking,
drag
mate.
them all in here and then the death dog turned
I
up?
assume the elves robbed them and left the bodies, and then the death dog dragged the corpses away. Maybe, I don't know.
Maybe.
Roland like finishes severing the head and he's like carrying it in a sack and he walks up to you and he says, it's a strange one. It's a strange predicament. Death dogs are normally they won't attack groups of people. This one in fact looked a little frightened when we first stumbled upon it. It's all very strange.
Maybe it was tame.
Hmm.
I don't know. Why it is scared of something. All right. Well, do you want to cut off the other head, Fox, and put that in your
Yeah.
back?
Yeah,
He
I
didn't got it all!
I kind of speechlessly and silent. Well, not speechless, but just still muttering under my breath. I walk over and I just start hacking off the dead dog's head with my axe.
I can imagine like as you're doing it, you're grimacing and like drops of blood are just flicking onto your
Yeah.
face, but you're just
Yeah.
like staring intently at it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really focused on my task. It's
Nice.
like yeah.
Can we have like a group huddle out of earshot of Roland?
And we'll probably call it there as well once you guys
Yeah.
have done your last conversation.
No, because the thing is that
Mm.
the best place to kill Roland would be right here.
Why not?
There's
Going
already
to kill
nothing-
Roland.
Harry has nothing to say. He's completely silent. He's just kind of vacantly staring off into space.
This is the perfect time. There's so much money in this.
He's only gonna get 10%, and we get 50% of his reward. If he's dead, we don't really know where to go for the bounty, do we?
Hey, that's true.
But didn't
So
he
we
tell
need
us?
him alive to get 50% of their reward. Easy peasy. And also, he could be a great ally. He could join us.
I guess.
Oh, I'm not
Okay,
talking
he
into
shall
my voice.
survive for
A
now.
great ally. He could join us.
Roland
I
kind of walks up to you and he said, "Right, well, I need to be heading down to Siren's Wharf to hand in this bounty. Where can I meet you, fellows, for to give you your share? And where can I collect my share?"
Is there a person that can heal my arm down at the Siren's Wharf?
Well, Siren's Wharf is quite a long ways from here. Devil's Creek is still the closest settlement. You might want to have a look there. That wound doesn't look too good. I wouldn't go more than a day without having it treated if I were you.
How would you feel like joining us to Devil's Ridge?
Devil's
Turns out
Creek?
we have or Devil's Creek. Turns out we have a very suspicious priest to investigate. He may have known all about this suffering.
I promised the people of Siren's Wharf that I'd help give them answers to the child that was snatched by this devil dog. I have a responsibility to do first, to go back to Siren's Wharf, but perhaps I can find you afterwards.
Alrighty. I'm sure we'll run into you soon enough.
I will. Where do you want me to meet you? I can come back to Devil's Creek and try and find you in about a week's time if you want.
Does that sound good?
Alright, that works for me.
That
just
works
kinda
for
nods.
us.
I just need healing.
Harry just kind of nods his
Look-
head.
Lonehunter's just in the background. I just need healing.
I assume we might be staying at the local tavern. What is it called?
The Slaughtered Swine Inn.
Slaughtered Swine. So if you happen to come to Devil's Ridge
Creek.
Creek,
It's alright.
fuck that, I'm getting it mixed up with Sea of Thieves Island.
That's alright.
Devil's Creek. Then look there first.
Alright.
Have
Be
a chat
seeing
with
you.
the lady at the bar, Vera.
Be seeing you then. Good luck
See you,
on your
Roland.
quest.
Safe travels.
Safe travels. And he stumbles back like out to the other end of the cave. You guys want
to that guy?
Anything else you guys want to say or do before we finish up?
Harry just kind of starts walking towards the entrance of the cave. He's still he's out
Yep.
of it. He's very, very out of it.
Harry's looking for attention. Look, guys.
This is being a pussy.
Oh my god.
Jesus.